Hey guys, Deathletter Magic here. Another set of spoilers today, so let's jump into them. First up, we've got Arena Trickster, which, MTG Arena or Battle Bond? What do you mean Arena? I don't remember there being an Arena on Theros, but okay. So he's a 3/3 for 4, low devotion. They're really going low devotion unless it's a devotion-oriented card, which I think is a little bit of a mistake, but it does kind of keep things reasonable, so I kind of get it. But when you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, I'm already sick of that phrase, put a 1/1 counter on Arena Trickster. Cool, so you do it once and you get it up to the size it should have been if it was a normal blah vanilla creature. That's a little bit of a deficit, a little bit of a slow launch here for a card that costs 4. This is really quite terrible. Next up, Nyad of Hidden coves. Oh, that's right, the Nyads are back. This is an enchantment creature nymph, and it's a 2/3 for 3, and as long as it's not your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Are you kidding me? What is this, the third or the fourth draw go card? What were they thinking? We already have Simic Flash, which is complete, absolute ass cancer. Then we've got Reclamation, which just untaps your lands at the end of your end step, so you got your full access to all of your mana during your opponent's turns. Then you got the Sit on Your Ass Wolf, where if you sit on your ass for your entire turn, you get a free fucking wolf out of it. Then we've got like 6 or 7 sets by the time this launches worth of counterspells. Then they were nice enough to put counterspells in green and white as well, so that's fun. Then you've got Teferi, which can stop your opponent from responding to your counterspells. Then you got that stupid seahorse piece of shit that lets you draw a card every time for the first time you cast a spell on your opponent's turn, and also now the spell costs 1 less. And then you've got all the other triggers on all the other cards that say, whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, do this. Virtually every card in that deck is going to have to be banned to stop it. So get ready for them to just say, I guess we'll just have to deal with it until rotation. Which, by the way, these don't rotate. I don't know if you knew that or not. If you guys thought Oko ruined standard, just wait until you see blue color mix draw go. Just you wait. Because at least with Oko, you got an army of 3/3 elks. With this, you don't get shit. Nothing you cast will resolve. And if it does because you slipped it in the first 2 turns, they'll just cast Unsummon on it. Then you've got Graveyard Recursion, where you can bring spells back from the graveyard, so you'll never run out of counter spells. You got the card advantage cards, you got the auto drawers, the 2/1 drawers. This is going to be one of the worst decks in Standard history. It's going to be one of the worst decks in Magic history. This is going to make Cobblade look fair. Trust me, it's not even just me saying this. All of the deck building analysts are like, what the f*** is this? So moving on, we've got Oread of Mountain's Blaze. What the hell's an Oread? Anyway, it's a nymph, I guess, and it's a 1/3 for 2. Pay 3, discard a card, draw a card. Cool, you can move yourself closer to some degenerate shit combo and Is It. Cool, thanks. Good thing that ability is so overpriced is unplayable. Next up, we've got Perferos Intervention. Apparently, we've got a cycle of these, so get ready for 5 of them. And it's 1 red in the next, because of course, sorcery speed. And choose one, create an X1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Good, I wouldn't want to track its attack between turns. Or it deals twice X damage to target creature or planeswalker, but not player. So the first ability is kind of stoppable. I mean, it is trample. Then the second ability, cool, it's a removal spell. So, nothing too spicy, but if they get something up there like huge, that trample is going to go a long way unless you can somehow stop or kill that creature before combat. Considering red naturally doesn't generate a whole lot of mana, I don't think we'll see that card too much, but you never know. We could see new Ghul mixes that are actually just Simic ramp with red instead. Who knows? So next up, we've got Sheol Kraken. It's a 3/5 for 5, and it's a Kraken, of course. And it has Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Yeah, if you're still searching for your stupid degenerate shutdown combo by the time you're casting a garbage 5-cost creature, your deck sucks. So this card's virtually unplayable. Next up, Xena the Warrior Princess. It's a 2/2 for 3 in mixed colors. And when Siona, Captain of the Pyleas, her actual name, enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal an aura card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. So that's just nice. I like that. And whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a creature you control, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Okay, so it's like taking the whole, I'm casting an aura, so I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I hope it doesn't get blown up, which it will. It kind of goes the other way with it, where, okay, now you've got an extra 1/1. Cool. So this is a fantastic card. I just greatly have my doubts that this will be the 2-color combination that people run with auras. I mean, there's some pretty good auras in green outside of this actual set that are in standard already. But otherwise, I think you'd be looking more at, like, red. So next up, we've got Vexing Ghul Steel and that angry fisherman's delicious fish. Let's see. So it's a 2/2 for 3 with flash and flying. No enchantment, no nothing. It's just jank filler. So the flavor text is, may the skies be clear of gales and gulls. But it should have said, get the shotgun, bitch! And believe it or not, that is the end of the spoilers today. Pretty short list today, but they did manage to fit in one absolute game-ruining atrocity. Absolute pile of shit. Non-legendary, by the way, so that does stack. And remember, there's multiple cloning spells. In fact, you can actually cast Quasi-Duplicate during your opponent's turn. Just kidding, you can't. You can't do that, it's a sorcery. But there are instant speed spells almost as bad. So get ready for the worst thing you've ever seen in the entire history of the game, and I will see you guys next video.